a friendly greeting from a president who is not always known for them. The Prime Minister face-to-face with Donald Trump in the White House, a week after winning the election on a promise to take on Trump and win.
I was probably the greatest thing that happened to him, but I can't take full credit.
Mark Carney thanking Trump for having him.
You're a transformational president, focus on the economy.
But minutes later came a question about Trump's desire to make Canada the 51st state.
I'm a real estate developer at heart. When you get rid of that artificially drawn lines, when you look at that beautiful formation when it's together, I'm a very artistic person. But when I looked at that beauty, I said, that's the way it was meant to be.
As you know from real estate, there are some places that are never for sale.
It's true.
We're sitting in one right now.
Carney dismissing the idea to Trump's face.
Having met with the owners of Canada over the course of the campaign last several months, it's not for sale, won't be for sale ever. But the opportunity is in the partnership and what we can build together.
Never say never. Never say never.
At times, Carney didn't hide his facial expressions. And they had disagreements on trade, too. Trump saying there's nothing Carney could say that would make him lift tariffs.
Why not?
Just the way it is. Sure, I would. But this is not necessarily a one-day deal. This is over a period of time.
While Trump took aim at Carney's predecessor, he didn't go after Canada's current prime minister.
I think Canada chose a very talented person, a very good person.
After they went on to meet behind closed doors, Carney announced at the embassy they secured a commitment to negotiate a new trade deal, but didn't give details.
I'm not trying to suggest at any respect that we can have one meeting and everything's changed, but now we are engaged.
Carney said he had a constructive and wide-ranging discussion with Trump, including pressing him to lift tariffs on Canada, but he didn't know when that could happen, saying the timing is up to Trump. He says they both agreed to keep talking and meet again in person at the G7 in Alberta next month. Ashley Burke, CBC News, Washington.
All right, let's bring in Katie Simpson from the lawn of the White House. So, Katie, how does Donald Trump seem to be responding to that meeting?
The initial reaction seems to be positive, Adrienne, and that is something given how volatile U.S. President Donald Trump can be. Listen to what he told reporters hours after his meeting with Prime Minister Mark Carney at a separate event in the White House.
Calling him Governor Carney. Now, I haven't done that yet, and maybe I won't. I did have a lot of fun with Trudeau, but I think this is a big step up. It's a good step up for Canada. I watched very closely. I thought he did really terrifically in the debates. I like him. You know, he's a nice man. We get along very well. We had a great meeting today.
The tone toward Carney seems to be more respectful, and it's a change in recent months. But remember, Trump still poses an existential threat, even if he's more complimentary or smiling. His trade policy is based on killing jobs in foreign countries in order to bring them to the United States. Canada is a target, specifically the Canadian auto sector, and he openly talked about it in that meeting with Mark Carney.
All right, Katie Simpson in D.C., thank you.